Hi Virgo, how are you guys? We're going to do a real quick reading. Hopefully it'll be real quick. Let me show you what came out in the pre-shuffle first of all. This is a general reading, so it's for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general, so you cannot, it will not resonate for everyone. Whether it does or does not, you should check your other placements. All my videos are timeless, as well as the extendeds or almost personals, as I like to call them. I will link a few down below that may go good with this reading. I highly recommend those. Those are very detailed and especially helpful if you're feeling stuck or in a twin flame or not knowing, what to do next, okay? So let's look at the pre-shuffle real quick. So first of all, this is the Transparent Tarot. First of all, we got Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is about deception, deceit, and I gotta tell you guys, I feel like I'm apologizing, but I really can't. But I am sorry that the readings have been pretty negative lately. What can I do? I think that this, I've always said, I've been saying this for a year now, is going to be the year of deception revealed, false mask falling off, karma. And I think that's happening. I didn't anticipate having, a lot. I guess I did. I looked at it as a good thing and didn't think about, how difficult it would be when those things happen. But it is what it is. It does look like an apology is coming here. And somebody is probably going to either figure out their where they went wrong and apologize. But I think there's a deeper message here. It does look like a long overdue apology. This looks like something that has really drained you and been has been very consuming. So let's go ahead and dive in. We've got the Seven of Swords, like I said, that's deception, deceit. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. See that down on one knee? It could be a proposal, but I'm feeling apology from a lot of this, from, just the whole pre-shuffle. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse. It looks like somebody that blocked you is going to try to make their way back to you. Whether you should take that apology and continue on with this person, we'll see. And of course, that's up to you. But here again, we have Phoenix rising. I think this is probably going to be the biggest part of your message, is you getting your power back, feeling vindicated, feeling, seen and rising above whatever this negativeness is. So we have the Page of Cups again. So this looks again maybe like an apology. We have Temperance. This is balance being restored, and we have the what this is trying to imply. The Magician. Let me read that real quick. Let me just read something real quick. So skills, confidence, action, concentration, accomplishment. So this is, again, I feel like it's you getting your power back with the Magician here. So the Magician can create things even through obstacles, right? The Magician doesn't need an apology to move forward. It does look like you're getting one, but the Magician is going to get past obstacles with or without an apology, because that's what the Magician is, the ultimate alchemist that can keep making things happen and won't stop at adversity. So strong, powerful reading so far. Let's just keep going. How are you guys? I hope you're well. Oops, messed up my little. Okay, let's get started. So, hello. Hope you, no, don't fall. Hope you guys are doing well, and hope you guys are praying for one another, joining me. So yeah, here's Justice, and I got this in pre-shuffle also. What did it come out with? I don't remember what it came out with, but reminder, Lionsgate is coming. So this is a very powerful portal opening for manifestation. Also, you know, because this is the year of truths being revealed, you know, make sure that if you have done something wrong or you're doing something that you feel, you know, not good about, that you work through that. Maybe, oh, yeah, I was feeling Ace of Swords, the truth, clarity after a battle. I do feel like you've got somebody coming back and there's going to be a long overdue apology. There's the Devil in reverse. So letting go of something toxic. I hate to say everything I'm thinking until the cards show it, but it's kind of got a feel of, yeah, you've got somebody coming back and you're back in your power and empowered. But it's also, there's also a vibe here about you not needing that, you know, with this pre-shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Your energy, the star, beautiful. Aquarius energy. This is hope, healing. I'm not going to read these in reverse because they're all mixed up. The Ten of Cups over, you know, happiness, wish fulfillment, happy wife, happy life, white picket fence. So see, your person is this person you're thinking about, they are gonna come back. But Virgo, I think you're gonna reach some empowerment before that. So the Judgment card could be, I'm so sorry, please forgive me. I mean, I tried to get past that in the pre-shuffle and I just couldn't. It just kept coming back. So it looks like you're gonna be getting a long overdue apology. It looks like maybe somebody hit rock bottom. But I think, and I hope that you are in such a place above that, being dragged down by this negative energy, that you are able to look at the whole thing objectively. King of Swords. So this is, you know, very decisive. That's how they view you. That's good. That's empowering. The Four of Pentacles. So they're not able to let go. How they view the situation. The Four of Pentacles is somebody that's afraid of lack, afraid of losing out. So this reading is screaming that somebody's coming back and they're going to be begging. Now, please don't ever wait for someone, right? Right when I said wait. Please don't ever wait for someone. You focus on things that are empowering for you. Remember, Lionsgate's coming. That's an opportunity for you to make your dreams come true. Manifest, not just manifest, but tackle, accomplish your goals, okay? Seven of Pentacles, that's waiting. We're going to clarify. That's how they see moving forward. They may be, I don't know what they're waiting for. The Five of Pentacles, so feeling abandoned, out in the cold, that's what you cannot see. Your person may be not showing you this yet, but this is, you know, so behind the scenes. And then, wow, firm foundation, the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands, 1111, we often think of it as this is twin flame. I guess, again, I'll link the twin flame extendeds below, but this is all about, you know, building a firm foundation. So powerful reading here, and that's in Tarot's advice. Oh, see, King and Queen of Swords. Outcome, Queen of Swords, very decisive. The Queen of Swords is somebody who, she doesn't take much, you know what, from people. She can cut people out when she needs to, and she can speak her mind and be very decisive. She's not insecure. She knows her value, and she wants the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And she's not going to settle for twisted truths or half-truths or anything like that. But she's very respected. Now we have the King and Queen of Swords, so we definitely have what looks like could be a power couple, could be a... I'm not sure. So yeah, I feel like you might have been blocked by someone. And those tables may turn. Maybe you're going to be the one doing the blocking. Knight of Pentacles, again, I'm feeling an apology. The good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. He thinks it through. It's thought through. So Four of Swords. So resting, healing, taking a time out. And Eight of Cups. I feel like you're walking away. I really do. I don't think you have to. I think this person's coming back, but I think the tables are turning. Look at that. You're making a decision. Bottom of the deck. The Lovers, that's Gemini energy. That's a decision between two people. And with that Four of Wands coming through, I feel like you've got something better coming forward. But I feel also it looks like things are going to change drastically and for the better. Now we got to look at this Eight of Pentacles, which is focused attention. So let me try and clarify that. So what is this? Yeah, see, I was just about to ask about the Judgment card. Your person is maybe a Sagittarius, double Sagittarius here, but somebody wants to balance things out. We also have Aquarius. We have Gemini. We have all the elements, but I'm just reading you the ones that come clear. Your person is wanting to balance things out because they're hurting too, but, oh, wow. They may have to end something else that they're in. Death card and Ten of Pentacles. You know what? I hate to even throw this out there. I feel like you have a twin flame coming. Or if not a twin flame, a very solid, strong romance, you know, with somebody new. And this keeps showing up, and I just put it back and it came back. With somebody, maybe somebody better suited for you that is able to really show their love, that is, you know, is not so shut off. But Virgo, there's something else that keeps coming through that I want to say. I think there's something about you guys like being too hard on yourself. Like feeling you have to put up with something and you don't. This Strength card is, you know, she's all about balancing, taming that wild beast. She's in remember, we can't change other people. We can change ourselves. But because somebody else has something not good for you going on, you don't have to carry that burden for someone else. And I'm really, you know, feeling like telling you guys this is not, it shouldn't be your burden. And something with it's not your fault. Something with it's not your fault. And you're being too hard on yourself. Something like that. We're going to look at these oracle cards in a minute and get some better advice. There it is. Truth, clarity. Truth, clarity, yeah, after a bitter ending. So whether it's this person and you're putting an end to the dynamic of dwelling and just beating yourself up over it, this is changing, okay? But you have to make a conscious decision for it to change. Something is going to probably be revealed and it's going to give you truth and clarity. And then it looks like we have apology all over the place. So it looks like somebody's going to hit rock bottom. I feel like this is repetitive, like we've already had this reading. Yeah, look at that. Secrets revealed. Again, secrets revealed. But I still feel a strong need to tell you that you don't need someone else to get your, you know, be everything you want to be. This is independence, financial abundance. But I do feel like the person who wronged you, you're going to get a long overdue apology. Let me show you these. I bring a state of balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. This Judgment card came up in this deck too while I was shuffling. Okay, so you don't have to have an apology from someone else to be everything you want to be. Let me see what's going on here. Balance. And this is Wheel of Fortune, which I used as my placeholder for this card. So that would mean, you know, a drastic change. Things are turning in a positive direction. Now, I'm not saying you can just sit and wait for it, though. I keep feeling like I need to say that. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view the situation as good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. So what is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides there it says judgmental. Both sides of the coin, your non-judgmental assessment. This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in that person's shoes to truly understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. I got to tell you, that really helps me a lot when I'm just feeling so mistreated and, just stuck in unfairness. If we take out the element of, being a victim, then it's very empowering because, it's the other person is in the place where they are because what's happening is not just, it's a lesson for them too. They're in a certain place in their journey too, right? So it's not really so much what happens to us, but it's more how we deal with moving forward from it, Let's move on. You guys let me know in the comment. Also, I love to just hear where you guys are watching from too. Okay, so if you just want to say hi and where you're watching from, look at this, 3 of Swords. So this is pain, heartbreak, but in this deck, it's also self-sabotage. I feel like this self-sabotage goes with this Wheel of Fortune. It's a need to break a cycle of continuing bad pattern, whether it's rehashing what happened or trying to make everybody, see things your way, or there's something like that, but it's in reverse. So it looks like you're coming out of that energy. So I release the need to know all the answers. It's impossible for the human brain to comprehend the mysteries of the universe. You are only consciously aware of the 3 dimensions for a reason, and that is to learn to love without the full awareness of your connection to spirit. Everyone has his or her own personal path to this awareness, and there is no right or wrong answer. Again, that's really repetitive to what we just had. As long as your goal is to manifest the energy of love and compassion, the wisdom of the divine trickles into the physical dimension, and some of it will resonate with your soul and some of it will not. These are your signposts that guide you to your correct path. If the wisdom resonates with you and seems right, then keep it. If not, release it back to the universe. And always be aware and mindful of the insights that your spirit guides and teachers put on your path. So remember, there's a need to not separate that's right and this is wrong and I need things to be seen my way. It's just more like, instead of right and wrong, it is what it is, and how do I learn and grow from it? Again, this looks like an apology to me. Page of Pentacles. And that was just place holding the peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. So this is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. One can never be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. So be careful about your self-talk, okay? Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from the peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting the solitude? It is time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment which you can truly be in tune with your soul. That's beautiful. And then here we got the bat spirit. I don't know, you guys, the first thing you think of when you think of a bat is ew, but if you Google them, they're really pretty darn cute. They really are. So here again, we had the death card, we have an ending, we have Wheel of Fortune more than once, and we have a decision. So there's a strong message here to focus on what is good, not on what's bad, okay? This is a rebirth, so that's amazing. That's wonderful. So after something has run its course, I could have just read you guys this message right here and it would have summed it all up. After something has run its course and died or been released, finished or surrendered, completed or ended, there is a promise of a new beginning. Where did we see a new beginning is? Oh, it's right there. Sorry. Okay, everything's getting confused in my mind. Rebirth is assured just as the night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a womb-like cave. That spirit reminds you that this rebirth is miraculous, for the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in this new amazing life forming now. This is the miracle and magic of the rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith and your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. I'm telling you guys, as soon as you let go of this toxic energy, and this person is going to come back, and I think you're going to get a long overdue apology. But what I'm really hoping is that it makes you feel vindicated, and it's very, satisfying. But I feel like, and I hope that by then you are in such a high place that you can really look at it objectively and say, yeah, I think I'm above that now. Thank you for your apology. And then you can look at it and decide whether if you feel hesitant, then that's your sign to move on. I really think a lot of you are going, yeah, that'll be nice to get that apology, but I'm ready for new love. And the others of you, I feel like you are getting to that point. So, establish new and healthy relationships. That spirit reminds you that at present you are in unknown territory, and this is so powerful. I'm sorry. In unknown territory and may feel as if you are lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. That spirit has listened in the darkness of night and has heard all of your hopes and dreams, your fears and worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, this move from darkness into light, oh my gosh, that gave me goosebumps. From lost to found and death to rebirth comes to fruition with love at its core. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I feel like some of you guys have really just been through so much, and this is so amazing that you're pulling out of it. That spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have died is actually shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and wondrous than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, all will be revealed and that things will be in new form that is right for you. What are you refusing to let die? That spirit is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that has already run its course. A new story is poised to be born. Some dreams were only meant to last for a moment in time. Sometimes they were only there to slow you down as you recalibrated in preparation for the new life that will give you what you really want. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something. At least you're saying goodbye to its familiar form. Perhaps you must let go. I'm going to let you guys take a screenshot of this, okay, before I turn off the camera, because this is something I think you should read again. Perhaps you must let go of the part of you that must die so you can be reborn. That's what this is. Judgment. Judgment came through so many times, you guys, and I just kept shuffling, and I kept trying to get, more of a like rainbows and butterflies message, but it wouldn't let me. Actually, this is going to end up rainbows and butterflies, but you're going to have to let go of something painful first. So perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so you can be reborn. This temporary time in the dark doesn't have to be scary or sad. Bat Spirit gives you her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate these unknown caves of temporary emptiness. You will emerge with a new perspective, and Bat Spirit will witness your giving birth to the life that matches the intentions and desires of your heart and soul. I'm going to let you guys take a screenshot or whatever you want to do. Okay, there's the first page. I'll do it both ways. Okay, there you go. Amazing. That was emotional. Somebody's emotional. And it's coming through really strong. Let me just do a, I feel like I don't need to do anything else, but let me just pull one of these if you want a little something to focus on. Okay. The need for energetic, emotional, or physical boundaries is necessary for you at this time. Okay, so, you know, that's a really strong card to get. I'm going to read this one too. Why is my finger sticking right there? Oh, okay. I'm going to pull this one because my finger was stuck in there. So this was bottom. Peel back the layers of a person or situation to discover what you may not have already known. Could it be you, I wonder? Divine timing, all is happening in universal time when Spirit knows you have done the work and are ready. Telling you guys have something beautiful coming. All right. All right, you guys, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories and where you're watching from. And I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, Virgo.